hear a dry cackle from the platform above. Turning, you see a rickety corpse staring down at you.
So there is still fresh meat slithering around this mire. Our master will be pleased.
The skeleton laughs, its ribs shaking and clacking.
Do you think I miss the centuries passing? The beast may be rotten as I, but his curses remained, at least until our new master arrived. Now we are free. Now we serve a higher purpose. And oh, simple mind, my master has always been. It is we who came into being. He has given me life, and in return, I must take yours.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Yourself!
I will yield to none. Look out. I see a trap nearby. I smell burning. Careful now. That's a trap.
Put it out! Put it out! Put it out!
The pig is engulfed in flames. But
Does it matter? I beg you. Help! You aren't sure?
Careful now. That's a trap.
Put it out!
the pig is engulfed in flames, but her skin...
We've leapt in lakes. And Roll, can't you do anything?
The pig is clearly getting worked up. She seems...
You aren't sure? How do I know it won't...
What's this? I found something. These plants look truly sinister. They're arranged in a ring. Is that a natural occurrence?
Stay lost!
Something isn't right here. Could be an ambush. Void-woken. We meet again.
Vermin, thieves, pests, leeches. This world is ours. Fall, die, pass away. Your head, you will not be spared. Your time is up. Squash the vermin. Hang the thief. Ours. Ours. You.
More of them. These beasts are damn persistent.
We are the many and the all. We were first. We were first. We are the beginning and the end. We will return.
They can keep calling us vermin, but we'll just keep putting them down. Prepare yourself.
I can almost...
The corpses of voidlings lie in heaps around you, a miasma of cursed fluid pooling at your feet.
No worse than a death fog nightmare. Ichor and madness, and then it's all over.
Let them come, I say. They are easily vanquished.
It was madness! Big fire, boom, lightning, one moment sun. The next, I feel darkness inside me, then noise. So much noise. Clank, moan, clink. I hid in a stump. I'm not a stupid squirrel. I have much stowed away for hard times. But I saw them. I saw the shinies. Not fun. Loud. Fire and steel. Crash, bash, boom, splat. It was warm, then it was cold. No one left. Just salamanders. I saw the shinies. 4 of them. Round. Darkness left, then light again. Okay. I hope you find shinies. They make happy.
Stand back and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no magister, or draw one last deep breath.
You detect a sliver of a smile as she relaxes her martial pose.
You're right. I suppose you don't look like a magister. Besides, those dogs wouldn't have dared to call me out like that. I apologize for the steel-tipped welcome, but lives are at stake. Hold on, I'll let you up. You are fortunate to have found this place. The hollow marshes swallow life and regurgitate only the... It is the laboratory of a lunatic. A place removed from mercy and sanity where mad Braccus Rex would experiment to his dark heart's content. There are ruins in the marshes. Stonework vultures that perch above the king's long-buried treasure. But his is not a treasure of gold, ruby, and sapphire. There are ruins north and east, but I didn't liken them to vultures for naught. These are cursed places, haunted by the souls of the accursed. My name is Bahara. Like you, I am a sorcerer. But unlike you, I am also a faithful servant of Amadia. Praised be her name, and praised Amadia is the Great Mother. She is the goddess in whose womb magic was conceived, from whose sacred body immortal wizards were born. Gratiyana, her priestess in this sanctuary, is teaching me her ways. For several years now, I've been her disciple. I am forbidden to leave my watch, and there is no need for formality. Gratiyana will receive you as you are. You'll soon find her. She never strays far from the haunted quagmires is what they are, and what is mired in them is madness. Braccus Rex. He went too far. May Amadia curse his soul for turning creation into destruction. The guests, They call themselves Seekers. They're brave people, and friends to sorcerers. But you'll find them a battered band here to... Magisters, of course. Who else? The Seekers came here to rescue a sorcerer from the fort. They failed. Many fell. They've heard the Shriekers shriek. I thank the goddess I'm not haunted by their sound. They knew him to be god-woken. They sought to kindle the divinity slumbering deep within his soul. But Alexander bears no rivals. Only the son can follow the father, or so he is convinced. It is truly harrowing to know this man seeks to be the Seven's chosen. To know one's fate is to be fearless. Have you never heard of them? From the tales they tell of Braccus Rex, they were living weapons, made of flesh and reared in torture. The pain they endured was so... Turns out the tales are true. As you wish. My knowledge is but a pond. Gratiyana's is the...
What a pleasant little nest. A nice spot to pass the time. Waiting for the end.
So close your sweet eyes.
Every approach blocked. Oh, damn it. What good a...
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware of both your presence and the fact that you're not a familiar face.
Who the blazes are you? A sorcerer, indeed. I should have realized. A seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one. Though, of course, your collar gives you away. You meant Verdus. Then he's as good as dead. We're the seekers he spoke of. We were supposed to free him. Instead, we've failed him.
Smoke and screams. Echoes of death.
You, a god-woken? Surely not.
Please come back.
Though if Verdus said so, you could be important. But there's no way to be certain until we've left this blasted island behind us.
You're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes. Rest.
The young man anxiously fidgets with his curved bow. You've found a matter close to his heart, evidently.
That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. Much easier said. The Magisters have us cornered. They have these weapons called Shriekers. If we try to go against them unprepared, we're dead. We've lost many already. There's weapons, ancient devices that can counter those things. Our leader, Sir Gareth, set out to find them, so we could break them, but he hasn't returned. If Sir Gareth doesn't come back with those weapons in tow, well, this island will be our grave. You'll help us?
His shoulders visibly relax, the weighty armor upon them settling with a clink.
Thank you. Allies are in short supply in this place. If you help us, I promise, we'll get you as far away from this place as possible.
Please, Amadia, bless and protect your humble servant. Smoke and screams, echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your
Please,
wee head.
Amadia, bless and protect your humble servant.
Oh, how pensively our shield looks down upon us. Ask away, shield. A giant body, but no giant brain, eh, Quacker? Surely even the tall folk know that Rivellon was bare before the great acorn fell from above and seeded the Urwood, covering this land in beautiful and perfect until the giant races. No offense. They carved the Urwood up, and the forests shrank and shrank. None of the original wood remains. But someday, the great acorn will fall again. Oh, Quercus, it once asked. What tree did the great acorn fall from? Where did that tree come from? If not, some questions have no answers. Quercus, why is that so? The great acorn will come. It will destroy the world, and squirrels will...
Please, Amadia, bless and protect your humble servant.
Smoke and screams, echoes of death. Gareth,
Wished, bonny bairn,
please
now
come
don't
back.
you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Please, Amadia, bless and protect your humble servant.
A young man in oversized armor paces around a table covered with a spread of maps, his face a tight scowl of frustration.
Smoke and screams, echoes of death. Gareth,
Wished,
come
bonny
back.
bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Every approach...
He glances.
Who the blazes are you? Ifan, eh? On the run for Seeker can always recognize...
Bless and protect your humble servant.
A dwarf stands by a young woman.
blood and bone, fire and smoke.
Hush now, Leia. They'll not hurt you again. You're safe now. Once Gareth gets back, we're going home. You'll see. He'll be fine.
The woman rubs her neck, raking her nails across her skin as she whimpers. The dwarf starts at the sound of your voice, gripping the woman's arm for a moment before he relaxes.
New faces. Hope you weren't bushwhacked by the Magisters too. As for her neck, she's remembering the damnable source collar she once wore. Lucky for us, she had the skills to remove them. There's many a sorcerer that's been freed thanks to her.
The dwarf smiles, his eyes filling with warmth as he looks at Leia.
Aye, we are at that.
He strokes her hair as Leia leans her forehead against his shoulder, muttering quietly about Gareth.
We were part of the caravan headed to Fort Joy. Shiny collars and all. Gareth, but now he's off searching for weapons to take down them Shriekers. And all.
From fragments to whole, from their past to our future.
She ain't detailed, but she ain't wrong. Someone to replace Lucian and push back them void-woken. Someone to restore order and protect the source. I'd speak to Exeter if you want to know more. There's ways, but I ain't privy to them. One thing I do know, mind. The void-woken have their number. They react to void-woken like no one.
Barking dogs in wolves' clothing. Teeth in the sea. Teeth in the swamp. Teeth in the...
Aye, there's enough of them about. But don't you worry, Nan. We were part of their caravan headed to Fort Joy. Shiny collars and all. Gareth and the Seekers ambushed the caravan and freed her, but now he's...
The dwarf starts...
Smoke and screams. Echoes of death.
There, lass.
Duggan stands over
There, lass.
Maybe we should fortify this place. Make a stand.
Wished, Bonnie Baron, now don't you cry.
Before you stands a figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are two dark holes in an ornate
Amadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face in our sanctuary before. Pray, who are you? As are so many. I pray you will be comfortable here. I am Gratiyana, priestess of Amadia. It is a privilege to welcome you to her sanctuary from Braccus's vile swamps.
She pauses for a moment before answering.
We must always strive to help those who suffer. For many years I did not understand that simple truth. For many more, I have tried to right the wrongs of my past.
Despite the mask, you can feel her expression harden.
Time is a river, ever slipping by. It does no good to mourn what's gone before, only to appreciate where the current carries. In this place I can worship the goddess Amadia and help those who come to me for aid. I live a good life. The person that I was is dead. It was not always thus. This swamp was once a rich, lush... He is no more. Thank the goddess. It has been many centuries since he walked Riverlon, although he still casts a shadow over this land. He ruled this realm as a tyrant and beast. He stole its source and left only death. On this island he built and tested his weapon. These marshes were a playground for he and his necromancers. Many unfortunate souls were... Braccus was a horror, of that there is no doubt. He stripped this land of its source and took it for himself, just as the Magisters do today. Indeed, the Magisters have even taken Braccus's worst tools. First, the purging ones, and now those Shriekers. Without something more powerful than these sticks the Seekers are armed with, those crucified monstrosities will kill them to Twice today I've heard those words. Their leader, Gareth, insisted that he could lead them out of this place. I told him of Braccus's cache of soul-forged weapons, arms not even the Shriekers could stand against. I fear for these souls, if he has come to any harm in the marsh. Without the wands he seeks, gladly, but I fear you'll fare no better than the Seeker. North of here you'll find the ruins of Braccus's source armory. Nothing in this land can count. Walk ever in our... Please come back.
Wished, Bonnie Baron, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky.
Maybe we should fortify
The seven watch o'er us, they're safe in bed.
Echoes of death.
No,
So
no.
close your sweet
Don't have the
eyes
time.
and rest your wee head.
Please come back.
Gareth would know what to do.
Hello again, child. What brings you here? Go in Amadia.
Now don't you cry.
So long as Gareth returns, we will.
Garbage.
Are you certain it was Verdus?
He holds the damaged blade up to the light.
This was Halorn's blade. It was his first. It was also his last. He didn't intend to die here, but die here he did. He was...
The point breaks away, leaving a jagged edge. The sword...
Who are you?
He realizes, to his surprise, that he holds the weapon in his hand, ready for battle. He smiles to himself, tucks the weapon away, and gets back to work.
We aren't really safe here, are we?
Tried your best, Daddy. I'm glad you're safe.
We aren't really safe here, are we?
He works fast, checking weapons to see if they're battle-ready. He thumbs the edge of a blade. It draws blood. He grins.
The blade is thirsty. Now, what can I do you for? Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares to offer.
tried your best. I'm glad you're safe. So long as they're in good terms. You tried your best.
Wish, Bonnie Baron, now don't you cry.
Gareth, Amadia.
The birds
Come
are
back
asleep,
and protect
the
your
moon's in the
humble
sky.
place.
The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Mate, this change of Lord, are you still with us?
Matis, the wound is festering.
Nice.
It needs to be changed.
I'm fine, I swear. Say to the others.
Take the fade away.